to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. I'm super excited to get into today's reading because today we're doing our weekly love pick a card to see what is going on in love this week. So per usual, pause the video if you need more time. My Etsy shop is always linked in the description below of every video if you need a private tarot reading. Yeah, I think that's it. So we have, oh, you can always pick more than one pile. So we have group 1 with the purple stone, group 2 with the pink stone, group 3 with the yellow stone, and group 4 with the dark pink stone. So just take 3 deep mindful breaths, center yourself and your intuition, and then pick the pile or the piles you're being called to, and we're just gonna get started. All right, group 1 with the purple stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love this week? So the first card we have on your stone is decisions and breakup. I'm hearing break up with your girlfriend cause I'm bored. You guys may be tempting someone out of their relationship. Obviously, this can also mean on the other end of the spectrum, if you are in a relationship, you may be deciding whether or not you're gonna stay in it. So I'm gonna pull more cards before I theorize too much so we can know exactly what this is talking about. But decisions and breakup, that's like a starting off with a bang. So weighing the options at the bottom of decisions, at the bottom of breakup, it says disconnect in short-term connections. So let's see what else we get. Spirit for group 1. If you hear banging, by the way, there is construction going on right in front of my house, so it's that loud. You guys, you may be breaking up with someone who was because the short-term part threw me off. You may be breaking up with someone who you thought could be like a long-term relationship, who you thought could be forever, who you thought could be someone who was in your life for a long time, though, because we have bad intentions of new love. So that's like an energy of you guys giving someone a fair shot. And I feel like you guys are the type where it's like, you're not going to hold off a relationship forever. You'll get in a relationship pretty quickly. But if that relationship is not what it's supposed to be, you will still leave the relationship. So I think it's like, because you trust yourself and you know yourself enough to be able to get out of a relationship, you'll allow yourself to go into a relationship like quickly or quicker than most people would. Bad intentions in it for yourself is what it says at the bottom of that card. So I feel like you're being shown who someone really is, and you may be feeling like I can't stay with this person. Also, because I was getting that Ariana Grande break up with your girlfriend song coming up, someone may be realizing that their partner is not what's best for them. They may have realized that they're dating a narcissist, or they may be realizing that they're dating someone who doesn't have their best intentions, and you, even though it's a little messy, may have been the one who revealed that to them. You may be the one that showed that to them because they're comparing you against the person that they've been with, and they're like, these are two totally different frequencies I'm dealing with here. One of them seems to be really good for me, one of them doesn't. So it is what it is. But at the bottom of new love, it says a brand new love connection. So I am feeling like you guys are either opening yourself up to new love or someone is in a relationship and they're opening themselves up to new love. Yeah. We have vetting and dating, which interestingly enough, the vetting is exactly what I was talking about before, that you guys, I didn't really feel like really do. Like, vetting is when you really take your time to get all of your fundamentals checked off, to make sure you see very specific things out of someone before you move into that. So we have vetting and date time. Maybe you're changing. You know, maybe you jumped into a relationship and you're realizing this person has bad intentions, or they're not the best for you. So now you're opening yourself up to new love, and you're like, I'm gonna vet these folks now. I'm gonna vet these people and make sure they're not gonna waste my time, make sure that they're who they say they are, and I'm gonna really take my time. So you guys may be opening yourself up to new love. Vetting says get to know people. At the bottom of date time, it says someone asks for a date. So you may be being asked out this week. We have distrust and low standards. I just feel like you guys are a little bit bummed. Let me drink some water. Tapping into your energy, it just feels like you're a little bit bummed. Like with the low standards cards, I feel like, you know, to be in another relationship or situationship that didn't end up going anywhere, it's still very disappointing to you. Like it feels like back to the drawing board, like this freaking sucks. And with the distrust card, it's like you don't have the most faith that things are going to be too much better. Like you're starting to lower your standards and feel like either I'm not going to date someone or I have to lower my standards, because I feel like you guys really having this inner dialogue where you're starting to guess whether or not the person you feel like you need or want like exists. There's an energy here of you guys like kind of like shifting your standards a little bit and trying to find like an equilibrium somewhere that's more, that's something that's easier. Also, I'm feeling for some of you though, Spirit is giving you some sort of opportunity to move somewhere, or I'm hearing career. Like I literally keep hearing career. So Spirit is giving you an opportunity to pursue your career, to get further in your career. Yeah, we got positive movement forward and authority. So this could be a promotion and a move as well. So Spirit is saying, you know, you're in this position right now where you're kind of feeling like maybe I'll switch careers, or maybe I'll go for another career, or maybe I'll move and spend some time just loving on myself, learning more about myself. And you're kind of at this crossroads in a way where it's like, okay, I'm back at square one when it comes to dating. There isn't anyone holding me to this city or to this place anymore. And I just feel like you guys are feeling like you need something new. So some of you guys are really at a crossroads, like trying to decide what you're really gonna do. Okay. We have suffering and silence and conflict and defeat. When you talk to your friends, they may be like, oh, there's this wrong with you, you're not friendly enough. And it's like, I'm not friendly because people people freaking suck, and I don't want to put myself out there and you know, mingle with people who are rude or jerks, or like, I just feel like you guys have reasons why you are the way that you are, and it's like you can't even talk to anyone anymore because they just don't get it. They make it seem like, oh, all you got to do is go to a bar, and it's like, yeah, if I'm looking for a one-night stand and something incurable, sure, but if you want something of quality, I can't just go out on the weekend, and that's not what I'm looking for. So I feel like you're suffering in silence, you feel defeated, and you're at a crossroads, and this is a very important time in your life where you really can make a decision that will change your life. And that decision is, do you stay where you are and do you continue to date? Do you continue to open yourself up, or do you completely scrap this city, scrap your current plans, and start a new life? And I just get an energy of infinite possibility with that. So we have emotional withdrawal and temptation. I feel like some of you guys are a bit overwhelmed where you are too, kind of feeling like, if I stay here, I'm gonna feel like going back to my ex. I'm gonna feel like lowering my standards, and you know that you don't want to do that because it's just like your price is going up, not down. You've grown so much as a person, you've glowed up, you've leveled up. Why would you charge less for a better person? You know what I mean? Like, you're way better than you were 3 years ago. Why would you go back to your price 3 years ago? You know, like so honestly, I feel like your spread is kind of bigger than love this week. It's like a decision being made that, of course, like if it's like a cross-country move or something crazy, that's not going to happen in 1 week. But I do feel like you guys are deciding officially, like, am I gonna move, am I gonna stay, am I gonna pursue a different career, or what am I gonna do? Like, there's that, like, because you just have, we have foundation and achievements and triumph. Spirit is like, you can win right now, but in the love department, I feel like love for you, I won't say that you'll meet. Ultimately, I do feel like love is somewhere else, but Spirit is like, don't say that. Spirit is saying, like, love is, you'll find your partner through the experience you have traveling, but not necessarily where you move to. So Spirit is kind of saying, like, everything is connected, but it's time for a serious change up. And we have the crown chakra and triumphant success. So that's an energy of using your crown, your connection to the ethers. I also feel like you guys are really, like, I'm hearing open-minded, but it's like you can see infinite possibilities, like Doctor Strange in this bitch. Like, I feel like you guys really have the ability to see every potential outcome, and Spirit is saying like you need to go explore those outcomes. So we have the Seven of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune, and that's an energy of you being appreciated better elsewhere, the work that you put in being more fruitful elsewhere, other places outside of where you've been or where you are now having more for you. We got the Devil and the Ace of Swords in reverse, so I really feel that's an energy of scrapping what you're like. I feel like that's an energy of scrapping your current plans or scrapping this place. Like you really thought this place was going to be something that it's not, or that you could make it something that it's not. Love for you, 8 of Cups, is out of your current city, situation, place. That's what I have for you guys this week. I feel like I can go on and on and on, but it's just going to get more and more detailed, finer detailed, to the point where it's like it's not even going to apply to everyone because it's not a personal reading. But I can't say for this group one, love for you is outside of where you are. You know, I feel like you've kind of hit a wall and it's time to shake things up. So that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading. But that was your pal this week. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 2 with the light pink stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have two-way street and sexual attraction. So I'm getting this energy where you're equally attracted to someone, but you feel like you've put enough into the situation and you're ready for them to pursue you. Everybody matters at the bottom of two-way street, but you know what two-way street means. It's like love is a two-way street. You know, like if you want me, you're gonna have to put in as much energy as I am. Strong, sensual vibes at the bottom of the other one. So there's definitely an energy of you really feeling someone and honestly being very attracted to someone. I'm also getting that someone is very attracted to you to the point where it's like they want you to give yourself to them, but you can feel that they're so attracted to you. So it's like, I can feel you're very attracted to me, come get me. And they're kind of like, oh, I'm so attracted to you, just give me you. And it's like, what? Oh, now we got the sex-based card that came out. So you guys, this is definitely looking like a sexual-based connection. And that's exactly what it says at the bottom of that card. So there is a lot of sacral energy going on in your spread. Like this person is very physically attracted to you. I feel like this is in the workplace. I thought one of these flipped. I feel like this is in the workplace, like a coworker or your manager, vice versa. One of your employees, if you're the manager, I'm not gonna take those. That you're that's very attracted to you, that you're very attracted to. We have the deep level card. So there's an energy of you wanting to move forward. I'm also hearing someone say you said you would do better. So maybe someone told you that they would try to get to know you on a deeper level or to have like a deeper level connection with you, and they're not holding up their end of the bargain. Deep level says deep love based connection. At the bottom of, we have success and decisions that also came out. Success says dreams come true, and decisions says weighing the options. This is giving like heavy Wheel of Fortune energy, where it's like we can go to a deeper level and we can be successful at that, but yeah, it's gonna take some work to take this from a sensual based connection to something that's serious. That can be hard because it's really challenging to like open up and be vulnerable for some people, tell people what you've been through, or to share yourself, give someone access to you, like whatever it is, you know, it can be hard to do that. And I do get an energy of someone wanting to do that, but also kind of realizing it may be a lot more difficult than they thought. We have clarity, long term, and preparing. that came out. So this is giving me positive energy. I feel like someone is realizing that they haven't been holding up their end of the bargain and that they should try a little bit more. Long term says in it for the long run. Preparing says doing inner work. And then clarity says realization in love. So I feel like you're dealing with someone, and as of now it is looking like a sacral based connection where it's just like not hit it and quit it, but definitely an energy of like, it's just surface level, you know? Surface level so far. And slowly but surely they're realizing that, okay, I can do the long-term thing. Oh, I'm also picking up on, you guys may want something more long-term, but someone's trying to get away with just having like a sensual based connection with you, and you guys are kind of bumping heads about that because they keep trying you in a sensual kind of way. And it's just like, you know, if you want to be with me, we're going to build a foundation to actually move forward. We got the base chakra card and authority. So someone is not budging on what it is that they want. And we have obstacles and challenges and suffering and silence. So I feel like whoever you guys are dealing with, they're not telling you this, but they've experienced a rough relationship, like a relationship that they haven't healed from. If I'm being honest, like they have not healed from that relationship. And no, it is not your job to heal them, but that is who you're dealing with. We have emotional loss and deception and envy. So they've lost someone and they've been through the ringer in terms of relationship, and honestly they're kind of envious that you're not messed up like they are. They're kind of envious because they feel like they can't have you, but they also, they're jealous of you getting over whatever hurdles you've had to get over in love, in life. Like they are envious of the fact that you've healed from things and they haven't. And they also want you very bad, but they feel like they can't have you because they're not healed. Like they feel like yeah, the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, that flipped over. They know they haven't done the work, but they don't feel like they can do the work on their own. Honestly, they need to seek help outside of them. They need to go to, you know, counseling or therapy. Like they need to seek someone out and pay them to help them, but they would rather just be healed through a relationship. It's giving masculine energy. I feel like this is a masculine, like I don't want to jump to like I don't want to assume, but it really does, because in the beginning of your reading, I was hearing like, it's harder for men to heal. And I'm like, why am I hearing this? This sounds like an excuse. Why am I hearing this? And Spirit is trying to communicate that the healing process is very different. And if I look at the men that I know, family, friends, 333 on the clock, family, friends, people that I've dated that are masculines, like a lot of them have a lot of stuff they haven't healed from. And it's not up to the feminines to heal them. So it kind of leaves us stuck because the feminines are still looking to the masculines for relationships, but they also realize and know that masculines as a whole have a hard time healing, need healing, have not done the healing. So it just kind of leaves everybody at a standstill where nobody can move forward unless you're like, you know, someone who is bi or you like the same. So we have the Hermit in reverse and the Knight of Wands. This this person is gonna keep trying to pursue you with that wand. Like they're gonna keep trying to. Hermit in reverse, they haven't given up, but they also haven't put in like the work that's needed for this relationship to move forward. In order for this relationship to move forward, they're going to have to offer more than a wand. They're going to have to make an attempt to heal them. And that's another thing. Like if you put in the work, people will be much more likely to help you if they can see, oh, you just need this part of the puzzle. You're already working on that. You're putting an effort. But when someone's just literally sitting there like, here's my problems, and they're waiting for you to fix them, like, who's gonna run to help that? Like, so we have the three of Pentacles, which is funny because I heard you need Jesus. And the Three of Pentacles is the card of working with spirit. And then we have the Two of Wands. They're gonna have to make a decision to heal themselves, but this is what you're dealing with, you guys. You're dealing with someone who is not healed, who wants you real bad, but they're trying to get away with just having a sacral based connection with you because they're not emotionally available. Like, they haven't done the healing to be able to provide you with stability in a emotional kind of way. We have Service that came out, and then we have Balance. Service says, I feel good when I can help others. So Spirit is saying, if you really love them, care about them, help them. If you don't, keep it pushing and cut them off, because it's not going to change. They're going to work you down until you give them that meal. So decide what you want to do. But Balance says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. So Spirit is saying you can help the situation, but really it's on you. You have to decide whether or not you want to help the situation, or, you know, keep looking and open yourself up to another person, because this person, they're dealing with a lot and they want it, but wanting isn't enough, you know, like with the Success card, with the long-term card, with the preparing card, like they're doing things to prepare and work their way up, but they're dragging their feet. They're taking so long, and it's going to take a lot longer than I feel like, you know, or longer than you're willing to wait, you know. So Spirit is saying, make your decision. Are you going to help them? Are you not? There's really no wrong answer, because I do feel like this person can give you a long-term relationship after they've healed. I didn't get anything here that said, oh, this person is completely unqualified, they're not good, run away. I just got more of an energy of they need to do the work, period, you know. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a personal tarot reading, but that is your reading this week. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 3 with the Yellowstone, let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have under your stone, we have Soulmate and Trust. Soulmate says harmonic soul union. Trust says faith in love. So Spirit is saying have a little faith. So let's see what's going on here for you guys, group 3. We have Just Desserts. So someone is getting karma this week. All right, what else is going on, Spirit, for group 3? Ooh, somebody's getting karma for breadcrumbing you, and I feel like the karma is having you walk away from the relationship, and I'm seeing so quickly. That's what I was hearing, so quickly. I saw 111 on the camera though. Just Dessert says karma, karma, karma. Breadcrumb says giving just a little bit. So someone's getting karma for intentionally breadcrumbing you. I feel like they knew in the beginning that they didn't have anything that they could offer you, but they strung you along like in a negative way, like on purpose. Like I do feel like they punished you. We have rejection, breakup, and high standards. So they saw that you had high standards, and for whatever reason they felt like they wanted to knock you down a few notches, humble you, get you off your high horse, get you to accept the bare minimum or less than, you know, what you wanted, what you feel like you needed. And it was intentional. Like tapping into this energy, I feel like they knew exactly what they were doing. Breakup says disconnect and short-term connections. Rejection says affections denied. And high standards says holding yourself in a high regard. And the way that you know that this person did this on purpose is I feel like you tried to say, well, no, I can work with you. Like, I know who you are, I can work with you. Like, yeah, I have high standards, but I can meet you in the middle and I can raise you up and help you, whatever. And they were like, no, let's just not, you know. And it's like, that's how you know they had no intention of trying to work with you, because when you offered up solutions, they're just like, nope, you know. They didn't even try. So someone's getting karma for that. What else is going on? Yeah, we got the hidden motivations and the jealousy card. So I feel like they were jealous because they knew that they couldn't afford you. They knew that, and I'm not talking about monetarily, like in terms of money. I'm talking about they looked at their emotional budget and they knew they had stuff still on the, you know, on the roster from 3 years ago, a breakup from 3 years ago, their first love. They're still, you know, they knew that they couldn't afford you. Hidden motivation says ulterior motives unseen, and jealousy says attracting unwanted attention. So I feel like you guys have also had to learn not to offer yourself up to people who cannot afford you. I personally had to learn that as well. And I spent so long feeling so guilty about leaving someone's life because I knew what that was going to do to them. I knew that they were going to break down, but Spirit was like, you need to learn to stop offering yourself, your love, your attention, your energy to people who you know cannot return that. Because when you take yourself away, that is like, it's almost like you're committing a crime. It's almost like you're doing something bad, you know, because you're putting yourself in someone's life, giving them friendship, love, energy, attention, all this stuff that they've never had or haven't had in a while or haven't had at the level that you're able to provide it. And then when inevitably they can't return that, you dip, you peace out of their life. It's like you knew that they weren't able to give you very much in the beginning. So you have to be conscious of who you are and not give yourself to people who cannot afford it. And like I said, I learned that personally. So I get a little bit of an energy that that's something similar to what you've just learned through this experience. But this person definitely took advantage of this situation, and whoever you were dealing with last, they breadcrumbed you on purpose because they knew you had high standards and they were jealous of the fact that you've healed from past connections, that you were so loving and they didn't have the ability to love that way. That's the energy I get. And then we have clarity, love-based, and balance. So clarity says realization and love. That could be a part of the realization. I'm going to jump right into the tarot. Love-based, connection based on love. Balance says walking the middle path. So I feel like you guys are much more balanced and you're looking for a love-based connection, but also with someone who can give you that. Spirit, what can you tell me about soulmate and trust? So we have the Tower in reverse and the Magician. So now that everything has hit the fan and you've cleared the air from that, you've healed from that, or you know, you've kind of come back to a place of oneness after all of that drama or whatever happened, now you're creating again, you're manifesting again, a connection with someone who has the ability to give you that. Now we do have the Five of Wands in reverse and the death card, so you're gonna have to allow the dust to clear. You're going to have to allow the dust to clear, and you're going to have to let that relationship go before you're able to move forward. Queen of Wands in reverse and the Fool in reverse. You're also going to have to heal from that situation. And also I'm hearing like take responsibility, but not so you can feel bad about yourself. Like take responsibility in the sense that you realize, okay, this is what I did wrong. Not in a way where it's like you're punishing yourself. That's something I'm specifically hearing. We got the Ten of Cups. So I do see you guys from this point manifesting an actual love connection, like true love, someone who can really give to you what you need. After you're freeing yourself from this situation, Eight of Swords in reverse and the Hierophant. So you learn the lesson, you untangle yourself, then love comes in. That's exactly how I see things happening for you guys. And I'm hearing they still want your attention. That's what someone's guide's like, they're not going to leave you alone. They're not going to leave you alone. Someone's guide is like, because I'm seeing someone be like, why don't they just leave me alone then? And your guide's saying they're not going to, so you have to leave them alone. Something that someone's guide is like screaming right now. We got the Death card that came out from a second deck. Some of you guys are afraid to be lonely as well. We have Death and Loneliness. Loneliness says that I know that I'm never alone. And Death said I'm learning that endings are merely beginnings. So I definitely get Plutonian energy with this. Pluto can be kind of a harsh planet where it's like sometimes you don't even see it coming. With this one, I do see that you did, just because it was so good at the beginning. But I feel like if this relationship was kind of destined to fail because this was just never the person you were supposed to be with. We have humor and denial. Denial says, I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness, which is exactly what the Hierophant is talking about. Taking from this what's going to serve you, not what's going to make you feel guilty. Like, literally, I hate to break it to folks, but you can only incarnate here on planet Earth if you're a pretty shitty person. Like, just to be real, which is why exposing culture doesn't even make sense, because Earth is the planet of learning. You know what I mean? Earth is like freaking let me not insult Mother Earth, but to incarnate here, you have to be in a certain vibration, babes. Okay, we're all just above Doodle Boy, a 2D drawing, freaking, like, I'm sorry, but anyways, let me just stop. But seriously, you have to be in a certain vibration to even incarnate here. So we all suck. We all came here with lessons to learn. And I feel like, you know, you guys are really beating yourself up about this, but Spirit is saying you can still have exactly what it is that you want. But it's just about, you know, or Doodle Bob, is that what it is? The little drawing from SpongeBob. Okay, so balance says, I bring a state of perfect harmony into my world, and I do so without judgment. Humor says, I choose to focus on the lighter side of life. So there's an energy for me. I'm one of those people who I'm always laughing in uncomfortable situations, and you know, Spirit is trying to say, like, sometimes you really do have to look at things like this is a play and it's humorous, just so you can get through it, you know, to the next level, instead of like mulling on it and having that in your spirit. Regret and indecision. I use my intuition on all aspects of life. At the bottom of indecision, some of you guys haven't made the official decision that you're going to walk away and leave the situation, but I do feel like this week is going to make it so clear that it really is the best thing to do. I see you guys getting a lot of revelation this week. And then regret, I know that I cannot change the past. So tapping in, honestly, this is a very muddy energy. I would suggest lighting a white candle to clear this energy. But that's what I have for you guys. There's a lot going on, a lot to decide, and it's always your decision, by the way. Like, regardless of what I say or anyone else says, you have to live for you and your own happiness, you know, and you know what's going to make you the most happy. So regardless of anything outside of you, always be the final say, you know. But yeah, that's what I have for you. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your reading this week. I'll talk to you later.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.
All right, group 4 with the dark pink stone. Let's get right into it. What is going on in love for you guys this week? So the first couple of cards we have on your stone, we have past life, and then we have marriage. Past life says a past life love connection. Marriage says vows of love. So there's an energy here of marriage, an energy of a past life lover coming in, someone you may have been married to in a past life, or someone from a past life that you may get married to you're meeting this week, or there may be a confirmation, yes, this is a past life lover this week, and then you're getting married, you know, in the near future. We'll see. What's going on for group 4, Spirit? Yeah, there's a lot more to this connection than I feel like you guys knew or thought. And there's an energy here of potentially moving forward. We have decisions and stubborn. So I feel like you're realizing that someone you've been dealing with or someone you're meeting this week is more than meets the eye. This isn't just a random person. This is a past life love connection that you do have the ability to move forward with romantically, but you have to make that decision, or both of you have to make that decision. And for whatever reason, like, you know, you may be a bit hesitant, maybe just because you didn't expect it. Like, maybe you met them on a dating app and you thought like it was just going to be a sneaky link, but now you're like, oh, I actually feel things for this person. So that's what's making it hard, but we'll see. Weighing the options at the bottom of decisions, at the bottom of stubborn, it says unchanging attitudes. Now here's the thing, we have hidden motivations and surface level. And then we have balance. So I feel like when you first started talking to this person, you did not know who they were to you. You know, like, maybe this was a coworker or someone you went to school with, someone you work with in some way, or someone you met outside of a romantic setting altogether. So it's just like, you know, we collaborated for this work thing or whatever, and it was never supposed to be more, but now it's looking like it's more, and both of you are just kind of afraid to move forward for whatever reason. Hidden motivation says ulterior motives unseen. So someone may just want the buns, if I'm being honest. Like someone may have just set their intention to have a sneaky link situation or have a sacral based connection where it's just like, you know, one and done, and then they're like, ooh, hold on, this feels different, like this feels more intense than it should. Walking the middle path at the bottom of balance, at the bottom of surface level it says superficial connection. So there's someone that you didn't know very well. Yeah, we got playful intentions that came out. So someone you don't or didn't know very well. In the beginning, it was just playful. It says just having some fun at the bottom of playful intentions. And oh my God, we got the freaking past love card that came up. And we already had past life that came up. So now we have past love, saying that this is specifically a past love connection. We have new crush, and then we got thin line. So maybe this was your boss or manager or someone who was above you in some way, because thin line at the bottom of the card, it says love and hate. We all know the saying, there's a thin line between love and hate, and it just kind of feels like you didn't know that this was going to turn into something romantic, but you kind of hate this person, but also you're attracted to them. So it's just very confusing, and it's just a lot. New crush at the bottom of that one, it says someone has a crush. Past love, it says a lover from your past. So I will say, I do feel like you guys know this person from somewhere, from a past life. Ooh. We got conflict and defeat that came up. Also obstacles and challenges. So I feel like you guys have had your own challenges in this life, but also in the past life. Maybe, you know, you guys were a part of some sort of Roman timeline and this person got slain at war or something. I'm just picking up on the past life, but I don't want to. I want to just focus on love this week. I don't want to get into your past tea. But we have positive movement forward, and we have harmony as well, triumphant success. So there's a very strong ability for you guys to do things. I'm hearing right this time, but to go all the way this time is what I want to say. Like, you guys have the ability to like have a marriage. Yeah, we had the marriage card that came up earlier. To have a marriage, to be committed to each other. We have the crown chakra and the base chakra. So the base chakra is like, you feel familiar with this person. You feel very connected to them. They ground you. They naturally calm you down. Being in their energy is exciting, but also very grounding. It feels like honey, I'm hearing. And then from the crown chakra, it's like you connect with this person in a way where it's like, I hate you, but I understand you. I don't like you, but I love you. You know, there's something there. Like, you guys may be able to sense the past life connection. We have prosperity begins in harmony. So Spirit is saying, you know, if you commit to being disciplined, you guys can actually be together. I really feel that there's a decision that has to be made in order to get there, though. We got discontent and boredom. So someone may get bored easily. They don't have a lot of discipline. They may have a short attention span, and that may be why they're trying to get away with that playful intentions energy of just having like a hit it and quit it situation, or yeah, the Knight of Wands, they trying to get you with that wand, okay? They're trying to lay that pipe on you, or vice versa. You know, someone is like, okay, there's a bunch of tension between us. I can admit that. This is how I would like to get it out, by just we have these Seven of Pentacles. It's like, being serious is so boring, you know? I don't want to talk about this. It's so boring. No one wants to talk about those details. Like, just, ugh. I'm getting a yucky energy with that. We got the Hangman in reverse. So there's an energy of one of you guys being fairly willing to lean into the connection in a more serious way, but one of you guys are just trying to like get off. There's a lot of potential with this one here. I don't know, you guys. Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Three of Cups. Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you guys are just in a place where it's like right person, wrong time. You're in a place in your life where it's like, I'm working towards my career. I'm seeing more success. I'm getting a better idea of what I want to do, who I'm going to be, like, you know, all these things. Why would I slow down and deal with you? So I feel like you guys may be a little impatient. You guys may be like, you're either going to show up as the best version of yourself and we can have a relationship, or maybe we can have a relationship, we can explore that, or not, or it's on to the next one. With the Eight of Wands, we got the Knight of Pentacles. You're like, I can get a better offer, a more stable, secure offer. And with this Nine of Cups, you guys have a lot of self-love. So it's like, I hear what you're saying and I'm gonna let you finish, but I got other options that I know that I can get. So I don't see you guys being like, oh my God, I'm so confused, I don't know what to do. Like, should I wait for them? Should I help them? A lot of you guys are feeling yourselves and you're looking at them like, I ain't gonna take on nobody's, you know, help. I'm hopeless case. We got the full moon in Aries. A fiery climax approaches, and that's exactly what they want. Okay, a fiery climax. More of that Aries energy, more of that fire wand energy. And it's like, I don't see you guys are feeling that. We got the new moon in, or sorry, full moon in Sag, which says look at the bigger picture. So I see that you guys are like, yeah, that's instant gratification and that's cool, but I just feel like you guys are looking for something more stable as well. And if you don't get that, then you're on to the next. That's what I see. So yeah, that's what I have for you guys this week. You can hit me up on Etsy if you want a private tarot reading, but that was your reading this week. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.
Now offering 7-day vigil candles burned on my personal altar for money, transformation, romantic love, psychic ability, clearing negative energy, passion, power, and more.